Hi Leo, welcome to your weekly reading for January 20th through the 26th. I'm going to be taking a look at what is coming up for you for the week ahead. I'm going to start by looking at where you're currently at in your situation, where things are heading for you through the week of January 20th through the 26th, the internal and external energies affecting you, as well as your outcome. This is general. It may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel as it helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. Now, at the end of your reading, I will be pulling an oracle message from the Mind Info Oracle deck for you to give us some more insight, guidance, and clarification on your situation. So let's go ahead and jump right in for Leo, please. Show me where Leo is currently at in their situation, where things are heading for them, and their outcome for the week of January 20th through the 26th. Okay, all right. I see you, Leo. Ooh, I love your reading. It's really positive. So we have Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck for the overall energy to your reading. A lot of options, choices when it comes to love, inspiration, brainstorming, things on your mind that you're trying to turn into a reality as well. Like I said, could be love as well. But we do currently have, in your current situation, the Three of Wands. So there is some waiting for something to happen here, but also looking out in the distance. It's like something that you're progressing towards, of creating a more stable environment for yourself, or more stability and structure for yourself. You've already made it past the Two of Wands by making that decision. Three of Wands, progressing, but also waiting for the next, like those ships to come in. And I like how you're just really enjoying the scenery. There's no rush here, but very hopeful, very optimistic. Where things are heading through the week of January 20th through the 26th, we have the Five of Wands, so we definitely have some challenges here ahead. It doesn't come off, bad or anything like that. It's just challenges, and it could be other people competing against you in the week ahead. It could be people competing for your time, but there's also something about you needing to prove yourself in this week ahead of January 20th through the 26th. We do have the Queen of Pentacles that comes out as the energy that you are bringing to your reading for January 20th through the 26th. I love this because anything that you put your mind, your heart, your soul into, and you actually put your actions into, and you're diligent in your work, that's where you are creating such a beautiful world around you. It's like everything you touch turns to gold. You're very talented, and you're business owners. If you're not a business owner, you just work really hard to have what you have here. But I like that, you're taking care of your place, you're taking care of you. You are, looking at relationships that need your time and attention here, whether that is romantic, family, friends, or, your personal or business relationships. But everything that you're doing in the week is like, I got this, and the only person that can stop me is me. And I see you working really hard here. So we have the Four of Pentacles as the external energy affecting your situation, which is someone around you, or the energy around you. There's some stubbornness. There's something about someone holding on to something, not budging, not wanting to share those pentacles as well. So you might have that challenge as someone like, I don't want to share, or I don't want to open up, but somebody also is not letting go here of something. Whatever that is, we will find out as we clarify. We have the Ace of Wands that comes out as your outcome, and I love this because this is definitely something sparks your interest in your outcome of like, I feel inspired, and you're passionate about it, and you're ready to take action at whatever this is and make it happen. And so it's beautiful, and I really love your reading. It's so positive and uplifting and good. Let's go ahead and start clarifying. We're going to start with this Three of Wands here. hard work all the way around. 2 of Wands. We also have the Emperor and the Queen of Swords. If it's someone that, you know, you're turning your back on, you've turned your back on that person because, you know, you waited for them to make a decision and you finally said enough is enough. I'm not going to wait on someone. That's not what I do. And called them out on their BS. And it was all about collaborating together, working together, wanting to make something together here with this 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Now, I also see this as your work, you know, you working with other people here, ready to make something happen. The 3 of Wands, as I was looking at this, you know, you're sitting here enjoying tea, coffee, whatever, and looking at the scenery, and you know that just around that bend right there is the treasure that's going to show up. And so you're not in a rush, you're just waiting for it to happen because you want to capture that moment with that camera sitting there of, I knew it was going to happen and I didn't give up on it. But I like the clarification coming out here, because there's also the fact that you're really focused on you, you know, deciding that you want to build an empire, or that if you want things to happen in your life, you have to create these rules and structure for yourself by making and taking a mature approach in life of what you want here. And I see you working hard on something that means a lot to you and not giving up on it. And the only way to get there is you. And that Queen of Swords, she is definitely independent on her own, and she makes things happen when it comes to work and in life. Whatever she wants, she will go after it and get it. And so, you know, when it comes to work, maybe starting a new business or just, you know, increasing your work, you know, maybe like trying to get overtime or trying to work harder to accomplish something, that's important to you in the current. And that's what you're trying to do, is like stay structured, stay focused, and look at things from a rational point of view. So let's go ahead and clarify that 5 of Wands of where things are heading for the week of January 20th through the 26th for Leo, please. You're going to have a lot on your plate. And so that is where, you know, you have to prove to yourself that you can rebalance something here, and listen to yourself, you know, be understanding of yourself, be understanding that even if something doesn't go the way you want it, I know it's hard to say like, oh, let go of control, right? Because I feel like we all want to have some kind of control in our life. But there's this challenge that shows up when you're motivated to succeed at something and you have too much going on, that it's like it's an imbalance, you know, juggling too much. And if you listen to your intuition here, you're going to redirect yourself of like, I got this, you know, and finding that willpower to get through whatever it is that turns upside down. That's an imbalance. It's just too much, you know, trying to juggle something that's going the other direction. It's you know, it'll change, but just be careful of whatever that is that happens in your week. Now, if this is somebody also pursuing after you, this person could be juggling you, but wanting your heart and wanting your attention, and then leaving quickly. So be careful of anyone that wants to be in your life short term, because they don't deserve to have that love and affection from you whenever they can't balance out their life, with putting you in it and making time for you. So, you know, pay attention to people's true intentions as well. Also, there could be some car issues, so be careful, Leo. If there's car issues, it's okay. Just, you'll get through it. You'll rebalance things, trust yourself, listen to yourself, be understanding, and use your heart and your intuition to guide you through that little bit of a struggle, you know. Just a little bit of a challenge. So let's go ahead and clarify that. A Queen of Pentacles for the energy you're bringing into your reading for that week. We have the 3 of Swords. We do have the Strength card, and we also have the Moon, as well as the 3 of Pentacles. This comes as, you know, working with someone as well. There's something about, you know, working really hard to create everything that you have. Life is good, everything's going well, but there's something that feels underneath the surface like it's disappointing to you when it comes to what you're creating in your material world. And that you're just pushing yourself through this showing the outer strength and feeling the inner strength of the unknown to work through whatever this challenge is. It is disappointing, whatever, because it does feel like something is turned upside down here for you, and that doesn't feel good. And it's somebody else's stubbornness as well, holding on to something, not wanting to share, not wanting to, work with you on making things happen. So some kind of drama that they bring, which creates an imbalance, especially in your workflow, is not good. But I do see you getting through it like, you know what? I'm just going to be kind. I'm going to do what I need to. But there is that, like, that hurts. But you're stronger than that. And you are seeing that people were, had like hidden motives. And it could be somebody that you work with too, because we do have that 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Somebody you work with who has some kind of hidden motive. Don't trust them. Be careful with who you share your information with in this week coming up, Leo. But I do see that no matter what, you got this. And sometimes you might not have all the answers, and you have to just keep pushing through and make things work in life the best of your abilities here. Let's go ahead and clarify that 4 of Pentacles for the external energy affecting your situation, which is this person or the energy around you of this stubborn, I don't want to change. Someone's holding on to hurt from either their past or what happened between the two of you. So they're wanting to let go and just focus on their own happiness. Like, I'm happy with other options I have. So when it comes to like a relationship of whatever kind this is, could be love, it could just be, like I love this person, they were my best friend or my family member, whatever. But it could also be romantic. So this person is holding on to, keeping their heart guarded and letting go of you and focusing on other love that's around them, like other people wanting to be with them. So Leo, let that person go. Whoever this is, they just cause more upset in your life. And especially since they create this drama and this challenge of, I want you, Leo, but then I don't have time for you, but then I want you, and it's just a back and forth, and you just don't need that. Now, the energy of stubborn change here, it's like there's blocks with, letting go completely when it comes to you. And, work, maybe someone at work is like, oh, well, I recognize their work. Just keep doing what you're doing, Leo. Everything's going to be fine. You will find a way through this challenge. It's not that big though. It's not something that's like, oh my gosh, it's the end and I need to make a life change here. You're working with this energy like, that disappoints me, but I know who I am and I'm not going to give up. And even though it's difficult, I'm keep pushing forward, not knowing what can happen moving forward in the unknown. Sometimes you just have to take that path underneath the moonlight, and sometimes the moon isn't there. You're kind of in the void of what's going to happen next, but you got this. So the Ace of Wands, I'm really curious about that, because that's your outcome and it looks really good, and something really sparks your interest and inspires you here in the week ahead. So let's clarify that Ace of Wands. Oh yeah, you go from like this passionate thing that like trying to figure something out. You have this idea or this desire that you're really drawn to, that you end up acting upon it, working hard, and it does stress you out, but that's what I love. Okay, that's what I love to see. Even though it stresses you out and you're like, you worry, guess what happens? You end up celebrating at the end. So just push through it. That challenge here of whatever this is, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to do it, start working hard on it. And yes, there is that stress, there's that anxiety. You might be keeping you up at night, like, did I do a good job? Or is this really what I want to do? Is it going to be rewarding material wise? Or even if it's a relationship, if it's someone that you're attracted to, give it a chance and pay attention to the details of somebody here. If it involves dating someone new, don't put too much stress in things and worry so much that it takes away from the excitement, because there is something to celebrate here. And I love that, because it's a reward. You're celebrating with friends or family members, and it's like, oh, I didn't think I was going to make it. I can't believe that this happened and it was amazing. So, okay, Leo. Yeah, you're proving to yourself that you are very clever. very clever and a lot stronger than sometimes you give yourself credit for. And we all go through tough times, right? But something here you're like, oh, why is this happening? Well, don't worry about it. And if somebody won't change, you be the change you need to be in order to make things happen. So let's go ahead and get an oracle message. What do you want Leo to know about their reading? Allow. You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. At one point, you were really open about things and you're very optimistic and waiting on something and like it's going to happen and making a plan for yourself. But through the week, that one little hiccup of this situation has you kind of questioning, is it worth it? You know, I'm going to keep doing what I need to do, but is anything going to change from this? And if you open yourself back up to inviting that happiness and being, you know, headstrong about it, because that's what I'm seeing here, that's where, you know, yes, through the stress, there's something to celebrate here. It all works itself out. So Leo, this is what I have for you. If it resonates with your situation, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.